Happy Saturday morning. Today's message is for anyone who is going through tribulation of any kind. And tribulation is a word that means great trouble or suffering. And other similar words for tribulation are worry, anxiety, burdens, afflictions, ordeals, trials, adversities, hardships, tragedies, trauma, reverses, setbacks, difficulties, misfortunes, misadventure, distress, misery, unhappiness, sadness, heartache, grief, anguish, agony, or travails. So if anyone's experiencing any of these symptoms, this message is for you. And I woke up this morning to a couple verses in John chapter 16. I'm going to read just the first verse and then verse 33. John 16, the first verse, Jesus is talking to his disciples about all the things that he was going to be going through, his own personal sufferings, but he was also explaining what was going to be happening to them. So John 16, verse 1, Jesus said, I have told you these things so that you will not stumble or be caught off guard and fall away. So Jesus was saying that to the disciples at that point. This was prior to his crucifixion, but Jesus is also later on telling things to us believers because of the tribulations and things that are going to be happening in our time period. So regarding that, the same message that Jesus told the disciples then is also for us disciples now, and that's the purpose of today's message. So John 16 verse 33, Jesus said, I have told you these things so that in me you may have perfect peace. In the world you will have tribulation, those distresses, those unhappiness, all the descriptions that I read just earlier, and suffering, but be courageous, be confident, be undaunted, be filled with joy, for I have overcome the world. My conquest is accomplished. My victory is abiding. He's talking about his victory, his resurrection, the fact that he came, he fulfilled what he came to do, the crucifixion, his dying and raising from the dead was his purpose, was what he came to do. And he is encouraging us to have our confidence and our peace in him. So that was the verse that I was thinking of. And I was also thinking of a song, another hymn that we used to sing. And I'm just going to share just a few of these, the lyrics. The title of the song is I've Anchored in Jesus. And the first verse says, upon life's boundless ocean where mighty billows roll, I've fixed my hope in Jesus, blessed anchor of my soul. When trials fierce assail me, as storms are gathering o'er, I rest upon his mercy and trust him more. I've anchored in Jesus, the storms of life I'll brave. I've anchored in Jesus, I fear no wind or wave. I've anchored in Jesus, for he hath power to save. I've anchored to the rock of ages. Verse 2, he keeps my soul from evil and gives me blessed peace. His voice has stilled the waters and bid their tumult cease. My pilot and deliverer, to him I all confide, for always when I need him, he's at my side. Verse 3, he is my friend and Savior, in him my anchors cast. He drives away my sorrows and shields me from the blast. By faith I'm looking upward, beyond life's troubled sea. There I behold a haven prepared for me. A beautiful song. And that's what I wanted to share on this Saturday morning. So, again, we will have, Jesus didn't sugarcoat anything. He explained exactly what was going to be happening to him. And he explains what the tribulation, the trials that we also will face. But the same way that he overcame with that inner peace and joy the peace and joy that was inside of him, that's what he gives to us so that we will be able to endure whatever it is that we're currently facing, or even whatever is still yet ahead of us. So that's what I want to share today. Have a beautiful and blessed Saturday. Thank you. Till next time.